Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to quickly introduce myself. My name is Alfred, matrix number 07 DKM 21F1025 from class DKM 1A. Recently, we have been given assessment to make video of oral presentation. The title that I will share is The Inspiring Story of KFC Colonel Sanders. Have you been rejected or disappointed time and time again? Well, Colonel Harlan Sanders, founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, did. But he took his failure and didn't just make lemonade. He made a world better place. Sanders was born in 1890 in Hebron, IN. When he was 6 years old, his father passed away, leaving Sanders to cook and care for his sibling. In 7th grade, he dropped out of school and left home to go work as farmhand, already turning into a touch cookie. At 16, he faked his age to enlist in the United States Army. After being honorably discharged a year later, he got hired by the railway as a laborer. However, he got fired for fighting with a co-worker. While he worked for railway, he studied law until he ruined his legal career by getting into another fight. Sanders was forced to move back in with his mom and get a job selling life insurance. And guess what? He got fired for insubordination. But this guy would give up. In 1920, he found a ferry boat company. Later, he tried to cashing in his ferry boat business to create a lamp manufacturing company, only to find out that another company already sold a better version his lamp. It was until age 40 that he began selling chicken dishes in a service station. As he began to advance his food, an argument with a competitor resulted in a deadly shootout. 4 years later, he bought a motel which burned to the ground along with his restaurant. Yet, its determined man built and ran a new motel until World War II forced him to close it down. Following the war, he tried to franchise his restaurant. His recipe was rejected 1,009 times before anyone accepted it. Sanders' secret recipe was coined Kentucky Fried Chicken and quickly became hit. However, the booming restaurant was crippled when an institute opened nearby, so Sanders sold it and pursued his dream of spreading KFC franchise and hiring KFC workers all across the country. After years of failure and misfortune, Sanders finally big a hit. Finally, KFC expanded big internationally and he sold the company for $2 million. Even today, Sanders remains central in KFC's branding and his face still appears in their logo. His goat, white shirt and western string tie continue to symbolize delicious country fried chicken all over the world. At age 90, Sanders passed away from pneumonia. At that, there were around 6,000 KFC locations in 48 countries. As of 2021, there are more than 25,000 KFC outlets in 145 countries and territories in the world. If you are overwhelmed by rejection or discouraged by setback, remember the story of Colonel Harlan Sanders. Fired from multiple jobs, ruined his legal career, was set back by the Great Depression, virus and World War II, yet still created one of the largest fast food in the world. Sanders would let anything or anyone defeat them. We should all be more like Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders said, "One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better." In conclusion, if we want to success, we must work hard and we must remember that age is just the number and we can success when we really strive. That's all my oral presentation. Thank you for watching.